Well, it is a message being echoed throughout our communities during this very difficult time. We've in fact shared it ourselves. We are all in this together. So we were more than a little surprised to learn of a Rochester real estate company's aggressive messaging during this pandemic. George Mallet joins us on First Avenue Northeast in Rochester with our story. George.
And Katie, I'm here at the Rochester headquarters of Opportunity Realty, LLC. They're a property management firm, and they're making it abundantly clear to their tenants that, pandemic or not, the rent is due. Brenda Thomas Lipke sent this bold white-on-black missive on April 1st before any of her many tenants were late with the rent. The note reads in part, tenants must still pay their rent on or before the 1st. Tenants that usually drop rents off will need to contact me and or pay through portal to prevent 8% late fee. Tenants that haven't paid or contacted me, I will be stopping at unit on April 2nd. An Opportunity Realty tenant who was too intimidated by the message to go on camera texted me, in part, I'm not behind on my rent, and their messages are just awful. They give me anxiety I don't need at this time. Brenda Thomas Lipke followed up that first message with a second this week that reads, in part, Opportunity Realty, LLC, and owners have been notified, the grammatical errors are hers, that people are now receiving their stimulus checks to help pay towards their rent, utilities, and food. As a reminder, monthly rent is due on or before the 1st of the month. City Councilman Michael Wojak has some advice for Brenda Thomas Lipke.
There is no law against being a difficult person or obnoxious or just plain rotten. That's part of the way that our capitalist society works. But I think you'll find that how you handle these situations in the interim when people are truly going through great challenges will speak volumes to how successful you are on the other end of this.
Needless to say, I made multiple calls to Brenda Thomas Lipke beginning right after that April 1st missive went out and continuing right up until this afternoon. I have not heard back. Brenda, you've got my number. We're live in Rochester tonight. George Mallet, KIMT News 3. Katie, back to you.
Thanks, George. We visited Opportunity Realty's public Facebook page. One review posted there reads, I recommend Brenda, but she is strict about the payments being on time. No late payments under any circumstances. The tenant who George spoke with says Brenda has taken that commitment to getting the rents up a notch during the pandemic.